A man seriously stabbed in Helsinki, suspect arrested. Multi-vehicle accident in Mäntsälä causes traffic disruption, no injuries reported. Finnish government to cut over 300 restrictive regulations for businesses and citizens. Tampere rare shooting suspect with violent criminal record arrested after manhunt. On Friday night around 10 p.m., a man who had been stabbed in the side was found on Markare Lane Katu Street in Helsinki. A passing driver reported the incident to the emergency center. According to police information, a suspect has been arrested in connection with the case. The victim was taken to the hospital with a deep wound in his side, and his condition is considered serious. It is still unclear under which charge the case will be investigated. Police added that more details will be released today. Vantaa shopping center shooting leaves one man in critical condition. On Friday evening, a multi-vehicle accident occurred on Lär den Vaular near the Tulirusu stop in the Mäntsälä area. According to the Fintraffic Road Traffic Center, the accident caused severe traffic congestion, but traffic has now returned to normal. The Central Uusimaa Fire Department reported that no one was injured, although several people were checked on site. Initial information from the Eastern Uusimaa police indicates that at least 6 vehicles were involved in the collision, but no heavy trucks were involved. The Finnish government is advancing a project to cut more than 300 regulations deemed to hinder businesses and the public. The project has received numerous proposals from businesses, parliament, citizens, and various ministries. Notable changes include allowing hotels to build windowless rooms without a special permit. Other proposals, such as simplifying event stage construction procedures and reducing infrastructure regulations, are also under review. The Ministry of Health and Social Affairs is working on a project to transfer medical certificates from the public system to the private sector, allowing doctors more time to focus on patient care. Some proposals, such as extending passport validity from 5 to 10 years or simplifying shooting range regulations, are also being considered. Despite progress, many proposals face challenges due to the complexity of existing regulations and differing views among ministries. The suspect in the Tampere rare shooting incident has a severe criminal history, police said. The suspect was apprehended following a major overnight manhunt in Oulujärvi, despite resisting arrest. The man, of Romani descent, has been convicted of multiple violent offenses, including robbery, assault, and serious traffic violations. In 2021, he was sentenced to 4 years and 5 months in prison for 2 counts of attempted murder. The Thursday evening shooting on Harman Kartu claimed the life of a woman born in 1980, identified as the mother of a child present during the incident, though the child was unharmed. Police confirmed that the victim and suspect knew each other. They are now investigating the motive and the relationship between the two. Police received notification of the incident at 1946. The suspect will face a detention hearing on Monday. The investigation continues on charges of murder, weapons violations, and endangering public safety. A Thursday afternoon shooting at the Parkin Nerinär shopping center in Vantaa, Finland, shocked the local community when a man in his 50s, of foreign origin, was severely injured. The victim was hospitalized in critical condition, but by Friday afternoon, his condition had stabilized. Police said the suspect, also of foreign origin, was arrested shortly after the incident. The suspect is currently being interrogated, though police have not yet disclosed any specific information regarding the motive behind the shooting. The case is being investigated as attempted murder, but the charge may change as the investigation progresses. Police are also reviewing surveillance footage from the shopping center and a nearby pizza shop to gather more details about the incident. It remains unclear whether there are cameras inside the pizza shop, but police continue to search for and collect all possible evidence from the scene. Hospitals in northern Finland have created a private doctor rental company called Tervia to attract physicians to the region. Tervia, a cooperative owned by Northern Welfare Regions, provides doctors to hospitals in Lapland, Kainuu, Northern Ostrobothnia, and Central Ostrobothnia at a high rate of up to €1,800 for a day's work by a specialist. Tervia aims to help doctors earn extra income from the public sector and retain them in the north. The use of Tervia has helped control the cost of hiring doctors in Lapland, although the pricing remains a topic of controversy. Despite the end of the energy crisis, Germany is still struggling with high energy costs. Volkswagen, one of Germany's largest automotive companies, exemplifies the impact of these costs. Volkswagen's energy consumption exceeds 20 million megawatt-hours annually, equating to 1/5 of Finland's total electricity consumption. While electricity prices remain high in Germany, they are significantly lower in Finland. One solution Germany is considering is the use of hydrogen energy, with expectations that Finland will play a crucial role in supplying this resource. Finland aims to produce 10% of the EU's hydrogen by 2030, thanks to its abundant wind resources. This will enable Finland to efficiently supply hydrogen to Germany and contribute to the sustainable development of both nations. Starting from April 2024, Finnish citizens and other EU nationals will need an electronic travel authorization (ETA) when traveling to the UK. The regulation takes effect on April 2, 2024, and passengers can begin applying for an ETA online from March 5. The application fee is £10, around €12, and the authorization is valid for 2 years, provided the passport remains valid. The requirement also applies to transit flights through the UK. A recent survey found that 70% of working parents in Finland believe their employers are engaging in juustoksua, a term used to describe providing misleading information about flexible working options. Additionally, 77% of respondents said that since the COVID-19 pandemic, opportunities for remote work have decreased, negatively affecting their lives. Furthermore, 70% of participants said they would consider changing jobs if office attendance requirements increased. The survey was conducted by Remote, an international company specializing in recruitment and remote work. The findings highlight the importance of clear and formal terms regarding remote work for employees. Digital twin technology is unlocking significant potential for the future, according to futurists. These are precise virtual replicas of real-world objects or systems that can be used to simulate and predict various scenarios. A notable example is the ability to predict climate change by simulating natural phenomena, which can help provide solutions to extreme weather changes. Futurists Frank Diana and Bill Quinn from Tata Consultancy Services believe that digital twins can also help detect chronic diseases like diabetes, cancer, or heart disease early on. They gave the example of creating a digital twin of a heart to help athletes optimize their training. However, this technology not only brings potential but also significant risks, such as the exposure of sensitive data. According to Diana, managing the risks associated with this new technology requires global cooperation between governments and businesses. Finnish citizens are increasingly frustrated over electricity fees, particularly transmission fees, which often exceed actual electricity consumption costs. For example, Heimo Helenius's family, despite not using electricity at their vacation home during the winter, still pays a monthly transmission fee. At his home in Tampere, the transmission cost is €4.80 per month, but at the vacation home in Ruoversi, it rises to €22.80. He believes the fees are unfair since no electricity is being used. Many others are facing similar situations, with transmission fees making up the bulk of their electricity bills. YLE received over 200 responses in a short time when inquiring about this issue. Transmission fees cannot be competitively priced between companies, as each region has only one supplier. Residents feel that the current system creates inequality, as the cost of a basic necessity like electricity depends on geographic location and the provider. Recently, many families in Kotka, Finland, have been dealing with the invasion of strange insects. Residents in the Musarlo area have reported small insects flying into their homes and sticking to car windows. Surprisingly, despite thorough cleaning, people have been unable to get rid of them. From samples collected from 2 houses, Health Inspector Emma Morinen identified the insects as fungus gnats, typically found in nature and more abundant due to humid conditions. Experts recommend using a vacuum cleaner instead of insecticides to address the issue.